Hello and welcome back to our channel. This is week 2 of our litter of Goldendoodle puppies. We hope you enjoy. It's Tuesday at noon. I haven't had any time to make any more pudding, so now is just getting some goat milk, deer meat, ground deer meat, and some blueberries, and then I'm just gonna dump this kibble into it so she gets that too. So that's that. Here she is waiting at the door. Look at how big those puppies are getting. I bet you they've doubled and tripled in size. So tonight we will be doing ENS again and also starting to clip nails because they're starting to get little sharp nails, and we want to make sure that we clip those every couple of days now so she doesn't get scratched. And there she is chowing down. Trying to get some light in here. So yeah, they are growing. And they're also starting to go potty more than she can keep up. Mother dogs lick their puppies. So we'll be changing this bedding at least daily, if not more often now. That's because I don't want Nala or the puppies laying on that wet. So I have to go back to work. But as soon as I can take a break this afternoon, I'm probably going to run down here and change that. Always one. Doesn't like her position. There's I don't know what it is, some kind of food liquidator place, and Nala has been just eating like crazy, so we got a couple cases of ground beef, and I got a case of these liquid eggs and some yogurt. So I'm hoping I'm gonna cook up a couple pounds of this ground beef with a carton of those liquid eggs and some yogurt, and then hopefully keep her satisfied for more than a couple hours. She's just feeding those puppies. They're getting so big and she's just hungry all the time. So I got about 5 pounds of hamburger cooked up for Nala for tomorrow, and I cooked some of that scrambled eggs and yogurt, so we have a midnight snack and breakfast ready to go. And around here we have a rule: never ever ever go to bed without prepping the coffee pot, our friend the coffee pot. So tonight, like I said, we are going to change all this stuff. So the first thing that I have to do is to move the puppies out of there. And I don't have any totes in the house, so I'm going to line it with this because of the holes in the basket. And then I'm going to take this pad. Let's see. And then we trying to see, I have the camera on a tripod, so. And then we're going to fill the basket Oh, I don't want my shoes on in here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to change that pad. So then we're just going to fill the basket with puppies. So there we go. We'll just line those little babies up in there. Say hi. See if you can. Gee, no eyes. Okay, we'll just let them snuggle down into their basket. And then to change, oh, Nala's at the door, so I'm gonna do this quick. Shoot. This only fits in one way, so you gotta make sure that you take it in and out the same way. Actually, maybe I don't even have to. Just prop it up and then yank this out, put a new one down, put the puppies back, and next we're gonna clip toenails. Okay, so we got a new blanket in the box, and Nala is back in here. She's a little agitated that I have the puppies outside the box, but I'm going to really quickly clip their nails and start adding them in one by one. So I'm just gonna grab this little guy and just, actually it's not gonna work with her in the box, so I'm gonna stand up and do it so that she leaves it alone for a second. And then am I getting it on there for you? So, oops, it's peeing. Scared. And we'll just quick do one more here. Okay. There you go, Nala. Kind of got peed on. So now that she has that one to occupy her time, maybe I can do another one. I'm coming, Nala. It's coming. Okay. There you go. There you go. 8 more times. So you see it's going much better now that everyone's kind of settled down, and Nala knows, obviously I'm not going to hurt them. And everybody's doing good at just kind of getting their nails clipped. And if you've done this as many times as I have, you can do it pretty dang quick. So you just kind of keep just pop around. And one thing that we're going to tell our puppy families when they pick up their puppies is we'd like to see them, you know, trim their puppy toenails every week. Even if they're not actually cutting anything off. You know, our big dog Duke has to get enough cc's to put down a horse to make him drowsy enough to be able to cut his toenails. So not a habit that you want to make this a habit and a part of a dog's normal routine, so that you don't have to be one of those people who, you know, has to basically anesthetize your dog to clip its nails. So I'll definitely be doing my part here. Bye. Good morning, Nala. Did you come up to see us? Came to see what I was cooking. I got eggs and pudding cooking for you, and I just made you some venison. So we'll have some breakfast for you in no time. Look at that chubbo. What you want, Nolly? Huh? Good morning. Rainy, did you hear those coyotes this morning? Did you hear them? The coyotes were just going crazy at about 1:30 this morning, so I'm glad Todd got up early so we could sleep a little bit, and now early, it's 5:30. Just gonna have a little coffee and then go downstairs and give Nala some more food and change her bedding. What do you think, Nala? Got some big babies there. And this is that little one you can see. I mean, she's like half the size, but she's still got a big milk belly on her and she's doing fine. So I'm just kind of coaxing her along to keep eating. And again, just really keeping these other guys from pushing her away. Dinner time. Right, Nala? They're getting so much food, they're falling asleep before they empty out her udder, and I'm worried about her getting a little bit of mastitis right here, so I'm trying to keep them active. Evening. It is Thursday night, and this is kind of what we said that we were going to be talking about this week. So Nala's milk has really come in, and her udder is really big. She is definitely creating enough milk to satisfy the puppies. Look at, I swear I've checked on them like every 15-20 minutes this evening to try to make sure that I was here when she started feeding them, and they've just been sleeping. So she's kind of got a little hard spot right here, and I really want to make sure that these guys get in there and milk this out. So I am probably going to be waking these other ones up and getting everyone in over here because she is full and she needs these puppies to be eating. Rain's pounding on the sliding glass door right now, so I'm gonna see if I can get Todd to holler her in so I can stay here and keep an eye on this feeding. Okay, Todd's taking care of that, so I'm just gonna bring this a little closer. Maybe I'm gonna turn it around. So, like, this is kind of a hard spot right here where her milk duct is getting backed up. So this is what I was talking about, that she could get an infection. So that's why we're keeping a super close eye on her when she's feeding these puppies. We're like making sure that everybody, especially with a big udder like she has, if she always lays on the same side, then she could, you know, they can't get to that one duct, and then it can get blocked. So we're starting to do a little creepy crawling here. So anyway, I'm just gonna sit here through this and make sure that these guys all eat as much as possible to get that udder emptied out as much as possible. This morning at 3 o'clock, Todd woke me up and Nala was hungry and he didn't know what to feed her. So I'm getting this ready. It's just a bowl of hamburger and eggs and yogurt. Just vanilla yogurt because this is what they had at that distribution store that we went to. These were 50 cents a piece, so we bought a bunch of them. Rain thinks that she should have some, but she's not going to get any. And then my refrigerator is all dog food. So I've got this made up here. Here's the yogurts. Here's those egg cartons. And then this is dog food. I'll show you later, but we keep our dog food in the fridge. We measure out, like this is Rain's food, so she gets 2 cups a day. I put in 2 cups of food, filled the rest with water, and that expanded, and then she gets half of this in the morning and half at night. So we'll talk about that as these little puppies get bigger, but right now it's still all about Nala. And yes, I have prepped the coffee pot. So we're just hanging out. It's about 8:30 on Friday night, and we're just kind of making sure everybody is happy. Nala just ate another bowl of food. Look at how big these puppies are getting. I don't think we've ever had such big puppies before. I just kind of helped her. I pushed her back and pulled her udder out from underneath her and helped the puppies get in there. But as you can see, they don't even all really fit in there anymore. So we'll definitely be moving on to some bottle feeding and some goat milk over the next couple of days as soon as I can get over there and get some. I think I'm starting to see some corners, some eyebrows here. This week we're going to see a lot of changes.
But you're not leaving me here alone to raise all these babies. You gotta come back. Thank you. Come on.
Thanks again for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see what week 3 in the life of these gorgeous puppies is like.